So, what is COBRA? Welcome. I am Martin Bruce, your medical bill whisperer, offering answers, insights, and solutions to inform and empower patients like you. No, COBRA is not the cute little reptile that dances to flute music. So, what is it? And should you care? How does it work? What should you consider? We'll explore these today. And last, I will share some tips to help you along. So COBRA is the law passed in 1985 that forces employers to provide access to the company's group plan, even if that employee no longer qualifies for coverage. Think of it as a safety net. When an employee quits her job or is fired, or if the hours have been cut, dependents of that employee can also qualify for COBRA. For example, at age 26, when they must find their own plan, after a divorce, or if the employee dies or becomes eligible for Medicare. Yes, the plan must be active and the employee must already be enrolled. So what does it mean? The employee and the dependents can keep their current insurance coverage for 18 months. The employee's dependents can keep the current group coverage even if the employee is no longer on the plan, for example, because of death or eligibility to Medicare. However, premiums must be paid in full by the employee, and an administrative fee of usually 2% will apply. So how does it work? Once an employee no longer qualifies for coverage, the employer must notify both the insurance and that employee. An application for COBRA coverage is then sent to said employee. The employee must opt in and pay premiums within 60 days or face final termination. During the time you decide when file the paperwork, then coverage will be terminated and claims denied. But coverage will be reinstated once the plan processes application and payment. Now, coverage will also only last if the plan remains active and premiums are paid. Some things to keep in mind. The cost of premiums will be your employer's share and whatever your share was, plus administrative fees. That could mean significantly higher premiums for the same benefits. Now, keep in mind that some other options could be cheaper. For example, buying your own individual plan on the open market, or using a new employer's plan. Or you could consider buying a plan on the Obamacare marketplace, the ACA marketplace, because you may become eligible for subsidies there. Do cancel or opt out of COBRA once you become eligible under a new employer's plan. Remove any dependent that could get their own cheaper policy, or become a dependent on a spouse's own policy, for example. Under certain circumstances, such as disability, you may need more than 18 months under COBRA. In such cases, either the Department of Labor or your state's own COBRA program might be able to help. And last, some tips. Do return the application and your premium check promptly and check regularly on progress. Your case must go through many hands and delays are common. Inform any provider you see that their payment will be delayed at best or denied and will need to be resubmitted for reprocessing once coverage is reinstated. And if you have already met your max out-of-pocket, the COBRA premiums may be cheaper than having to pay for a new out-of-pocket max under a new plan. I so thank you for watching. If you find my channel helpful, please help it grow to reach out to more patients like you with subscribes, likes, and comments.